Welcome to Going Beyond, and thank you very much for joining me once again on our program. Now, the wheels of our economy really turn because of business. And so it was my interest to find out some more about what makes this business go. And I invited into the studio today Adrian Royen, who is with one of these very big companies. And I'm going to leave him to explain to me what his work is all about, how does it happen, what does he do. Thank you, Adrian, for coming here. I'm so happy to have you.
I'm so very happy, Jenny.
Thank you.
I must admit that I was a fan of yours during your NDTV days.
Okay, so you're back here in my studio then.
Yes, I'm back at your studio and I'm very happy to be with you.
Thank you. Now, tell me, what is it that you are actually doing? What kind of a company do you work with?
I work with a company marketing power tools. The brand name is Polymac.
Yes.
And we also deal with abrasives and accessories for the power tools, as well as anchor fasteners. So these are the main products. Along with that, we also have welding machines and hand tools.
All of this is sounding a bit like Greek to me. So now I'm going to have to take you back and ask you, what do you mean by power tools? What do you mean by abrasives? Because a lot of our viewers might not know exactly what it is.
Now, what is a power tool? The principle of a power tool is that you take the tool to the job, okay, and not the job to the tool. Now, earlier, maybe about 40, 50 years ago, if you want to drill a piece of wood, you take it to a drilling machine. Yes. Or then you have a manual drilling machine and you drill. So, but with the invention of the power tool, so you need not take the wood to the tool, you take the tool to the wood. Now, for instance, if you want to put a picture on your drawing room, okay, all you need to do is to have an impact drill with a drill bit. You drill a hole inside and you put a nylon plug inside, drive a screw inside, and then hang the picture. It's as simple as all that. It just takes about 5 minutes for the whole thing. Now, power tools comprises of various types of machines catering to a wide spectrum of industry. For infrastructure projects, for automotive industry, for fabrication, for construction and whatnot. A power tool, I would say, is a very, very important implement in any type of industry.
Right.
Now, the industry is also growing. The power tool industry is also growing, not only because of expansion of infrastructure. You have the metro rail, and then the real estate business is going up. Yeah. The construction industry is going up. And one more thing is that what I would say is households have started buying these products.
Really?
Yes.
So can somebody like myself buy a tool and use it? Is it that easy? Are you trying to say it's so easy?
Of course you can. Of course you can. You have two types of tools. One is with a cord and one is with the cordless, which is battery operated, whichever is convenient for you. You can it only weighs about a kilo, just about less than a kilo. So all you need to do is to just hold the drill, go on.
But is it just sold on the shelf in the stores or what?
Yes. Now, I would say 90% of all power tools are sold through a distribution channel. Very few end users buy directly from companies. So if at all you need to buy a drilling machine, you go to a hardware store, which is quite close, and you find hardware stores
all over the place. All over the place. City, yes.
And you just go and ask for a drilling machine. So the distributor or the dealer will tell you, okay, we have this brand, we have this brand, we have this brand.
Are these brands all made in India?
No, they are not made in India. We have some global brands here, like for instance, Bosch, Makita, Hilti, 𝐏𝐸𝐾, and DeWalt.
But those must be very expensive, Adrian.
I wouldn't say they are very expensive, but considering what they do, it is what I would say economical. I should say. And of course, then apart from these branded tools, we have the Chinese tools as well.
Cheaper, obviously.
Very cheaper, obviously. But then it also has its setbacks.
Life.
Life is one factor. The after sales, spare parts and all that may not be available to that extent, like how the larger brands, are. What should I, then of course, power tools, I would say, grows the economy.
It did.
It grows the economy because now the total industry, the power tool industry is about anywhere between 15,000 crores to 20,000 crores.
Oh, that's a lot.
20,000 crores, and it is expected to grow because of the various projects that are taking place all across the country. You find so many metro projects are there, construction projects, bridges being built, and real estate is booming. So power tools are required for all these
But having
applications.
said that and giving me this astronomical figure, how is that these tools are not being made in India, or are they being made in India but people are preferring to buy the other brands?
No, what I would say is most of the major brands, they have a setup here where they assemble or they manufacture small components and then assemble it over here and sell it here. But the majority of the tools, I would say, are manufactured abroad. The power tool industry is a bit limited. The manufacturing of
Why is that?
power tools
we manufacture submarines, we manufacture all sorts, aeroplanes, all sorts of things. Why not power tools?
Yes, yes, as you rightly said, manufacturing an aeroplane,
I
mean, power tool is not rocket science at all by any standards. But then what happens is in a power tool, you have various components, Jennifer. Right. You have what is known as carbon brushes, armatures, field coils, screws, motor frames, gears.
Little bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces. But you must have a total hub manufacturing this. Now you can well imagine 15 to 20,000 crores. You can imagine the quantity of tools that need to be produced in India. So you must have various hubs all across the country.
Yeah, but I'm going to still argue with you and say when you've got so many cars being produced, so many, all accessories for cars, so many things being manufactured in our country. So I feel very strongly that, why can't these power tools, if you're saying that they need so much, that's revenue for us, isn't it?
No, I hear the government is very proactive now, is proactive in this industry. They want these tools like Make in India, they want power tools also to be manufactured in India. And if they provide some incentives, I'm sure this industry can happen. It could take some time, but definitely at one stage or the other, there will be tools which are going to be manufactured in India.
Right. So you are very hopeful as you say that. Now, you are in charge in your company of marketing. Now, I need to find out, when you say marketing, exactly what do you mean? To me, marketing is a salesperson, but obviously that's not what it is.
No, Jennifer.
You're head of your marketing.
Yeah, that's right. Now you need to buy a drilling machine.
Right.
Correct? So you need to know the price of the machine, whether it is going to be affordable for you. Now you must find a place where to buy this from. And then you have the promotion, that is the brand. The brand must be visible to you. When you talk about a power tool, the brand name must come in front of you. So branding is also important. One part of it. And of course, promotion that I spoke to you about. The place, the price, the place, the promotion.
In your line of work, then are you responsible for all of these things? Are you responsible for where will we market it? What will we do? How will we brand it? Is all of that come under you then?
No, it doesn't come totally under me, because I have my colleagues also along with me who support me, because I have my managing director, and we have, and then I have another general manager along with me. So we decide where to sell, how to sell, and what to sell. And depending upon the necessities that are there in the market, we find out the tools that will be sold, and we either import these tools, and then we distribute it. We have a very strong distribution channel all across the country, and then we have a fairly large sales team working for us in various cities, not only in cities, but also in Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities, where these tools are sold. And you won't know who your customer is.
Which state in India is actually doing the most, selling of these tools, or where these tools have the biggest market?
Now, the biggest market, I wouldn't say where exactly it is distributed all across India. Now, if you say, now the standard, what I should say the standard is, now if you take Tamil Nadu into consideration, 10% of the volume is consumed in Tamil Nadu. You get my point?
I do.
But then we do have manufacturing hubs, like for instance in Faridabad, we have in Gurgaon, we have in Noida, we have in Hyderabad. Okay, in Bangalore, we have quite a few places where all these tools are used. Now we have Chennai, for instance. It's the automobile hub of India.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Auto capital.
we have large
Yes.
companies like Ashok Leyland.
Yes, it's
You know, we have Renault, we have BMW,
all the
we
cars.
have all the
Yes.
cars. I mean, many cars which are
Yes.
manufactured here, and they do require power tools.
Okay.
Okay, maybe not the corded ones, but certainly the cordless ones, which are battery operated.
So they will buy the tools that you are actually marketing.
Exactly.
Okay, that's fine. Let me move into another part of your whole personality. Do you have time for anything else? And what is it that you're actually involved in? I know it's the church.
Yes. Now, don't laugh at me, or don't. You'll find it very, very odd.
Why?
That
Let
I'm
me
a
try me,
person
try me.
because I'm a person who collect hand tools.
Hand tools.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Hand tools in the sense, you know, like these screwdrivers, cutting pliers, saws,
What,
hammers,
just for fun?
measuring. It's a hobby. I generally on a Sunday or when I'm on a holiday or something like that, I generally tinker around the house, doing something, making something, and these hand tools, you know, come in use. So it was my hobby. And I still have a fairly good collection of tools.
Right.
Not that I'm only collecting tools, I also collect books as
Okay.
well as stamps.
Okay, okay. In terms of these tools, do you ever give classes to people who might not know how to use these tools?
Yes, we do. We
You
do have.
personally?
Yes, we do some training. Yes, we do some training. Whenever there are new joinees in our company who are fairly new to the power tool industry, we train them on how to use these tools
Right.
and how to service these tools.
Right.
We do a lot of training.
But so tell me something then. What about people who are uninitiated, who come in there to buy just a simple tool for domestic use? Would you, or your, I mean, not you necessarily, but would you then assign somebody to come to my house and teach me how to use it, or what? Or
Of
how will
course.
it work?
Now, supposing if you were to buy a drilling machine
Yes.
and you ring me up and tell me,
Yes.
Adrian, I don't know how to use this tool. I don't know what drill bit to use. Could you please come over and help me out? I will certainly depute somebody over there to your house within the next 24 hours.
But is that because I know you, or will it be to
No,
anybody?
no. This is for any customer.
Really?
This is for any customer. Now, supposing, forget about even buying a power tool. Supposing if you want to know how a drilling machine looks or how it works, okay, you just ring me up and look, I want a demonstration of this tool. Irrespective of whether you're going to buy or not, our objective is to come and show you the drilling machine, how it works, and how handy it is going to be to you.
Right.
And we leave it to you either to buy it or not to buy it.
Okay. So talking about buy or not to buy, what would it cost to buy just a simple little one for domestic use? Cordless or with a cord? How much roughly? Give me an idea of how much it costs roughly.
A cordless tool could
A
work
small one.
around about, say, maybe around 2,000 to 2,500 rupees.
Oh, that's
A
it.
simple drilling machine.
Okay.
Whereas a corded one will be much lesser. You could get one for 1,500 rupees. The branded ones could be costlier than that.
That's quite interesting. I didn't think it would be
Yeah,
that cheap. I thought you were going to come up with some big astronomical
no way. Of course, we do
figure.
have machines which cost quite a bit, but then depending upon the application. But for simple things, simple implements like drilling machine and all that, it's fairly cheap.
You used another word for me in the beginning called abrasives. Was that the word you used?
Yeah,
so
that's
also
right.
something that you deal with, is it?
Yeah, we do deal with abrasives.
What are abrasives?
We have a manufacturing plant in Sriperumbudur, and we manufacture thin wheels. We are the third largest manufacturers of thin wheels in India. Here we manufacture grinding wheels and cutting wheels of various sizes ranging from 100 mm to 355 mm.
All for use
Wheels
in the
all 14
industry.
inches. All for the industry.
Industrial use.
Now abrasive, now to
Explain it,
explain
please.
a little.
Yes, please.
Now abrasives are used mainly in the fabrication industry. For instance, supposing if you are welding to plates,
Yes.
steel plates, and you weld it and then you have to grind it out to even it. So you use an abrasive with a machine called an angle grinder. So the abrasive is fixed onto the angle grinder and the operator grinds the weld.
So this is only for use by people who actually know what they're doing with that, I guess.
Yes,
it's not a domestic use thing.
I wouldn't say an angle grinder can be used for domestic use unless, of course, you're a hobbyist.
Okay.
A hobbyist. You
Fair
know, you
enough.
can be a hobbyist manufacturing, say, maybe a table, a steel table or something like that, and you have a small welding machine, and for grinding it, you use it, unless you're a hobbyist. But basically, these tools are used mainly in industries. Now, for instance, if you go to any construction site, you will find what those steel bars are. They are
Yes.
called reinforcement bars.
Yes.
Now, to cut it, earlier what they used to do was they used to, use a chisel, and then one fellow will hold the chisel, and one guy
will
will,
hit it.
hammer it,
Hammer it.
hammer it. But now it's not like that. We have what is called a cut-off machine with a 14-inch wheel, and all you need to do is to connect it to a power source, and then you cut it.
So all of these tools that you're explaining to me really make the life so much easier for people who are using these kind of tools in their business and in their industries.
Of course, Jennifer.
Okay.
I mean, in terms of productivity, in times of time consumption, in times of money rotation,
Yeah.
all that power tools is definitely a requirement in any industry.
It's the way to go forward, really.
Yes,
How
that's
long
it.
has your company been in existence?
My company has been in existence since 2008.
8, okay.
Eight, and
Very successful?
yeah, we are an SME. That's a small medium enterprise.
Okay.
We may not be as big as the larger players like
Yes.
Bosch or
Fair
DeWalt.
enough, fair enough.
But we do have a good revenue. We are going forward.
You're very obsessed with your work, Adrian, and that is such a pleasure to see somebody who is so interested in what he's doing. There's another angle to you and your personality, and that is your involvement with the church in the area that you live. And I want to draw you out. I want you to tell me what it is you're doing there.
We have an association known as the KPWA, that's 𝐾𝐝 Parish Welfare Association.
Right.
I am one of the executive members of that, and we do conduct blood donation camps, wellness programs, and for body checkups and all
Right.
that, for health checkups, for eye
yes.
checkups and all that we conduct. In fact, last Sunday we had a health checkup at our parish hall. And not only that, I was inspired by Prannoy Roy
Oh, really?
for conducting quizzes.
Very
So
nice.
we conduct quiz for our parishioners.
How nice.
It's based on the Bible.
Okay.
Okay, we have two people representing each
Competitions.
Yes, competition, and then we conduct quizzes. Now we are also going to conduct a music competition for our parishioners. For individual singers, duets, and choirs, and so forth.
Yeah. Do you find that people are very involved in what's happening in your area?
Yes, yes.
Yes. You yourself, which is the one, okay, you might be organizing, but if you had an opportunity, which is the one thing you would be participating in?
No.
I know you sing in the choir, okay?
No, I'm not in the choir.
No, aren't you?
No, I'm not in the choir. I just help out the choir
Okay.
with, putting up the PPT and so forth. Okay. And if I were to sing, I'll be driving out the people who are singing. Okay. So I don't sing at all.
I'll have to check on that.
Okay, I don't sing, but I do generally help out, putting up the PowerPoint presentations in the church.
Right. Oh, what else do you have time for? I mean, you did tell me you collect stamps and you collect books, etc. So what are the books that you like to read, Adrian?
Basically, it is fiction, Jennifer.
Fiction.
I
Favorite?
did
Any
Ken
favorites?
Follett, Michael Connelly, the Lincoln series, then Ken Follett, Jeffrey Archer, and Frederick Forsyth.
Right.
So I read these books, but unfortunately, I don't have the time now to read.
I was going to ask you, where do you get the time from?
I don't get the time because by the time I reach home, it's about 7 o'clock. I get back and watch some TV and then hit the sack.
In terms of your work itself,
Yeah.
do you find that you're very, very tied up with what you are doing in the office? Do you find that it's really time-consuming, it's all-absorbing, it is something that you really, truly enjoy?
I enjoy working for the company that I work for, Jennifer.
Yeah?
Jennifer.
How long have you been there?
I've been there since for the past 23 years.
It's a long time.
Earlier, 2008 was the company changed its name, but prior to that, I I joined this company, this group of company in 2003. We are a part of a larger group, it's a conglomerate called Polyhose. We are one of the largest manufacturers of thermoplastic and rubber hoses. We are a 3,500 crore company with about 6,500 people working.
Big setup.
And if there is a word called an Indian multinational, yes, we are one, because we have factories and units and offices all across the world, in Europe, in the US, in Australia, in the Middle East, and in Asia as well.
Right. So do you find that the company is expanding at a very rapid pace in India?
Yes, we are expanding. We are expanding, and recently you would have read in the newspapers that we have a tie-up with an American company. We have a tie-up with them for manufacturing these IV tubes and all that.
So that's a very important component, isn't
Yes.
it, in the medical
Yes,
field?
of course,
isn't
yes.
it? Did you actually start your working career in this particular company? Did you really?
Yes. See, my interest in tools goes as far as my school days.
Really?
I studied in St. Mary's Anglo-Indian High School in Broadway. And Broadway, as you know, it's a
Shops.
hardware market.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, you find hand tools, you find sanitary ware, you find
Everything.
power tools, everything.
Yes.
And I used to be fascinated by these drilling pictures of these drilling machines and all that. So my career goes back to 1976.
Wow.
And that's a long way off,
Yes,
Jennifer.
yes.
And I was introduced to this company through a very good friend of mine, Jeffrey Green. So I started with dealing with selling power tools.
So you've been
power
around
tools.
a long time in this particular industry. Yes.
Say maybe 76 to 2000 is 24, 24 plus 26, it's almost 50 years.
Oh, wow. Have you thought of branching out and starting your own little outfit, maybe in a small little way?
No.
No?
No, once I hang up my boots, it's going to be a different ball game altogether.
So what is going to be that ball game then? Tell me, what are you going to do?
Maybe I have
Travel
a little.
or-
No, I will travel. I will travel. I certainly will travel, but I also have an interest towards photography. Maybe I can take up that.
Oh,
Maybe I can take up
do
that.
you do a little of that now?
I do a little, but not much.
What particularly within photography interests you, Adrian? What do you like? You like to,
No,
take...
nature, basically nature.
Really?
Basically nature.
Uh-huh.
I love animals. I can show you some pictures where I'm leaning on a tiger or
Wow,
sitting
you're
on
a brave guy.
sitting on a crocodile.
Live tiger,
Yes.
live crocodile.
A live crocodile and 2 chimpanzees.
Wow, I mean, why would you want to do that? Is it true? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you,
No?
Jenny.
Where did you get this tiger to sit on? I mean, where?
No, this is basically, in Thailand.
Okay.
In Bangkok, there is what is known as a tiger park. But now these tigers are not very aggressive. They are
They're
domesticated.
clipped.
Domesticated. They have a handler and they tell us how to go and approach the tiger.
So you've got your sights chalked out pretty clearly, I can see what it is you want to do. If you say, let me say finally, when you talk about travel, where is it in the world that you'd like to go to?
No, I have traveled quite a bit, but not
Okay.
to that extent. But in my bucket list,
Yes.
of course, my son is in Canada. I went to Canada. In my bucket list, the first would be European countries.
Okay.
And because it's got a lot of heritage and history. And then, of course, to Israel.
Very interesting
the
country.
Holy Land. And yes, I've been to Australia, maybe to the US.
You've got quite a lot of countries now that are pending
Yes.
you ticking it
Yes,
off.
yes.
But Adrian, as for now, I'm afraid it's time for me to say bye to you and to
Okay.
thank you so much indeed
Thank
for
you,
coming
Jennifer.
here.
Thank you, Jennifer, for having me.
I do appreciate
I do hope you found, you learned a little bit at
Yes,
least.
a little. Well, yes, I know about the power tools now.
Okay.
I don't know that I'm going to buy one because I don't think I would actually,
I can sell you one.
Well, it was very nice for you to come here. Thank
Okay.
you very much
Thank you very
indeed.
much.
It was great for me to talk to Adrian because he's been so interesting. He's told me all sorts of very interesting things. I will now have to consider whether I'd like to buy one of these tools, first of all, and then what am I going to do with it? Perhaps it might be easier for me, maybe, to get the carpenter in to come and help me. But until the next time, it was just great to have him here with us. And I do hope that you've enjoyed listening to him. And so don't forget to keep watching Going Beyond. Bye for now.